All right. Let's see here. Let's see. Is this thing working now? Yes, it is working. I wonder what that sound is like. Oh, nothing like feedback. Hello. Got us a little loop there. What's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome. Come kick it. I hope that you have your favorite beverage, and of course your bass. And yeah. Also in the chat, why don't you go on and introduce yourself? Go on and introduce yourself. Say something. Y'all should have seen me going in the subway today. Let me know how the sound is for you as well. I've been fooling around a lot with this sound. So, you know, I'm new to this whole live streaming thing, so I'm just kind of figuring it out as I go along. Don't be shy. Type your name, where you're from, all that in the chat. I'm pointing over here because I have another computer and I like to look at the chat on this screen right here because the YouTube app is kind of weird. So if you will not introduce yourself, I'm gonna go on and get started. All right, looking for some of my usual folks. So if you missed the live streams that I did previously this week, I've talked about the thumb, talked about the pluck. All right, and so today we're gonna combine some of those things. What up, what up? There you are, people. What's good? What's good? Hello. Welcome. Pam Roland. Welcome. I hope you have your bass in your hand and your favorite beverage, or not your favorite beverage. I have a Waterloo. This is what I was drinking yesterday. Waterloo, grapefruit, whatever. It's not bad. No sponsorship. I just thought I'd tell you. Ray from Bama, what's up? Gary Flood, my man, what's good, baby? I'm missing you guys out there in the Bay. I hope that everybody is safe and healthy. So check it. Oh, right on, Gary, right on. I'm glad you dug it. Hello from France, Laurent, welcome. So as I do all the time with these videos that I start, I want to say, you know, I want you to feel like you're having a private lesson with me. If you are so inclined and you think that the content that I put out is valuable, I'd like you to consider a couple of things. One, I'd like you to consider subscribing. Two, I'd like you to consider becoming a member. If you go to the homepage of this YouTube channel, youtube.com/TED Talks Bass, and click the join link, you can get some extra stuff for $9.99 a month. You can quit anytime. Also, the third thing that I'd like you to consider is leaving a tip via Venmo, PayPal. If you paypal.me/Ted Gould, my last name is spelled Gould, that would be much appreciated. Like most musicians, Venmo and CashApp, also at Son of a Bass. That's SONOFABASS. If you are so inclined, I would love it if you considered it. Just like all other musicians around the world, especially down here in New Orleans, where we rely on tourism and gigs for just to keep our lights on. Those gigs are gone for the foreseeable future. So here we are. Jay Bird, hello from Texas. What it do? Anyway, so we're going to get into this, right? And if there's a problem with the sound at all, please let me know. So we talked about the thump this week. and how to get that. If the bass distorts, let me know, please. We talked about plucks. Now we're going to talk about this tune, Let's Work by Prince. I've done a few tutorials on this before in the past, and then I realized something pretty shocking as I was thinking about this last night. I've been playing it wrong. So I'm going to show it to you today the right way. All right? So the first note we're going to play is a B. That is at the 7th fret of the E string. Okay? And notice that downward, I'm not pushing. I'm just kind of slapping or thumping through the string. Now, the second and third notes you're going to play are G sharp and A. And then we're going to stop there and talk about this for a second. So there's a video on YouTube of Brown Mark playing this. Brown Mark, of course, being Prince's bass player. What's up, JD? What up, what up? Of course, Brown Mark being one of the longest running bass players in Prince's band. He's got a video on YouTube of him playing this, and he does not pluck the G sharp and the A. He plays it like this. Now, I've always played it like this. That's one way I play it. I'll play thump on B, and sometimes I'll pluck that G sharp, so I'll go. So what I did there was I took pluck, and thumped the second string, the second note. But Brown Mark, when he played it on the video that he posted up, he thumped both times, both notes. Okay, so we've got B, G sharp, A, back to B. Okay? For me, and the bass that I play, etc., I don't get the sound that I'm looking for. I don't get the sound that I think I feel and hear on the recording. That's why I pluck those two notes. So that's one way. So thump, pluck, thump. Or two plucks. Okay? So if you have your bass, please play along. Please get in there and try this with me. So I'm going to just play that first part. I'm going to play that first part again. And I'm also adjust. I'm not digging for nothing. I'm just so ridiculous. I have cabin fever, y'all. Y'all just don't even know. After I'm done with this, I got to get on my bicycle and ride. Like, for real, for real. So I missed it. There's the first part. Okay. Then we're going to add same two notes, G sharp and A. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you're just joining in, I was saying that Brown Mark thumps all of those notes. I like to pluck those of the G sharp and the A. Also, oh yeah, Brown Mark is just ridiculous. There's a slight, okay, let me back up. There was something else that I didn't say before. Anytime I do a lot of tutorials on this channel, and you know, I was never privy to be in the studio with any of these guys recording these tracks. So, you know, I do it the way I hear it, right? And 9.4% of the time, I think I can get away with it. If I had to play it on a gig, or if somebody just called it out, like, you know, out of the blue. I'm gonna play it, and nobody's gonna say, you're out of here, because that ain't right. Okay, so that's the way I like to approach it. So anyway, so we got this. That note, we're gonna get 2 thumps on the E string. Either it's gonna be, or it's just gonna be a dead note. So I play the B again. Okay. Thumbs up if you're with me so far. Thumbs up. Just hearing the bass acoustically so far. What's up, dude? You're fine. Okay, so if you guys are hearing the bass only acoustically, this is what I'm going to... Oh, I know what I did. I know what I did. I blew it, guys. Hold on one second. So I just did something different with the sound, and I want to know, before I continue, before I run my mouth, let me know if you hear that and what it sounds like to you. I want to make sure that you have the best experience. Much better? Is the sound good for you guys? Sound good for you? Okay. Yes, now it's back. Awesome, 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 awesome. Sorry, guys. I was just talking and talking and talking and talking. Y'all don't know the fight I've been having with this sound, but I got it together. For all of you guys coming in, just another PSA. Please consider giving a tip via Venmo, CashApp, all at SONOFABASS, or at paypal.me/Ted Gould. Last name is spelled Gould. I really appreciate it. Like all other musicians around the world, we are now unemployed, but the bills keep coming. We still got to keep the lights on. So if you, just please consider doing that. Anyway, West Palm Beach. West Palm Beach. I got a homie from West Palm. Okay. So now that we're back and we got the sound going, just to review, Brown Mark, when he plays it, according to his video that he posted on YouTube, he's thumping the B, G sharp, and A. I don't know if he did that all the time, okay? For me, I like to play so it's either going to be 2 plucks or it's going to be a pluck and a thump. Okay? So B and then open E. Immediately after that, so here's kind of a trick. Immediately after that, you're going to play your C sharp with your first finger, but you got to mute that E string. So the E string is going to be muted with your first finger, with your middle finger, excuse me. So I don't know if you could see this, but my middle finger just touched that E string and muted it. My ring finger isn't doing much of nothing. It isn't doing anything. It's just hanging out. So we'll go that far. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's C sharp and the 5th of C sharp, which is G sharp. And then we'll slide up into D. Let me do that part again. If I'm going too fast for anyone, let me know. If you're with me, let me know. I really want to make sure that you're getting value out of this, okay? If not, I'm just going to keep on rolling. If you have questions about it, I keep looking over here because that's where I address the chat. So anybody's got any questions, let me know, and I'll get to them as soon as possible. So I'll do just that much. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I went too far. So what I like to do to come back around to the groove, I get that B again with either my second finger or my third finger. So once I grab that B with my third finger, I'm right back to my initial starting position. Yes, we're going to talk about the ghost notes in just. We're going to talk about the ghost notes in just a second. So the kick drum, and I'm not playing. I'm purposely not playing a play along track because WMG, they take down Prince stuff so fast, and and maybe I don't know if I want to leave this up and monetize it or whatever, or take it down or whatever. But they take stuff down so fast. Only one time, believe it or not, I did a tutorial of Stare when it first came out, and then somebody hit me up like the same day I put it out, and they were like, "You should be proud. You just got tweeted by Prince." And I was like, "No, I didn't." And then I did a little research, and it was like, "What?" And he had sent out something like, get this before the Purple Police get it or something like that. But it got like something ridiculous, like 20,000 views in a couple of days or something like that, which was cool. Anyway, so the kick drum, boom, 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 boom. This is more thump. You can hear it in the bass line. Boom, boom, boom. You can hear that right there in that groove, right along with the kick. Now I am right now admittedly playing it a bit slower than it is on the recording. So let me take it up just a notch. Excuse me. I want to say that excuse me. I want to say that it's about 120. 120. No, I don't want you to tap. Let's see. It's about 120. Mute this so we don't get feedback. One, two, 1, 2, 3. So I just played the B section as well, but let's talk. I'm going to play it again, and I want to stop and talk about some of the other little, some of the little greasy nuances in there. The first little greasy element is just that little bit of life that you put into. Now, this is what I do. But that's what I hear on the recording. It's just a little bend in that note. Oh, there's another part. Now I exaggerated it there, the minor third going into the major third from the B, but up to speed, you kind of, it's like implied. You kind of feel it more than you hear it. See what I mean? Didn't do it that time. And then there's that business. Okay, we're gonna talk about the B section. So that's just a pluck on the minor 10th, which is D. Okay, so any questions? Anybody got any questions? I see Orange Juice Jones wants to talk about that B section. So now we're going to get into what the B section is all about. How I interpret what the B section is all about. Some of you guys who have been following me for a little while know that I've played in 2 projects with Levi Caesar. No, actually 3 projects with Levi Caesar. And one of them was his Prince tribute. I never did any gigs with them, but I was doing some rehearsing with them to get in the rotation. And there were some songs that I thought I knew or whatever. And Levi was just, hey, give me your bass, give me your bass, give me your bass. And you know, he would show me different stuff, and I'd be like, dang, that ain't what I thought it was. So anyway, I lost my train of thought. Here's the B section. So, same ingredients, B minor pentatonic. We've seen that already before. And remember, Brown Mark is doing that, but I'm pretty sure he's plucking on that D, the minor third of B. So we've got B, G sharp, A, back to B. Then we pluck on D. And then our hammer on from A to B. Let's talk about the grease right there. Just move, just. You see what I did? What's up, Frankie from Nottingham, UK? Big G, my pleasure, my pleasure, my pleasure. If you find this stuff helpful and you feel so inclined to give a tip, you can leave a tip at SONOFABASS at CashApp or Venmo. Thank you, though. I'm glad. With you holding the rhythm, with you holding that rhythm with your thumb, does it ever step on the drummer's toes? No. Because your thumb pattern is like right there with the kick on this tune. So no, I've not experienced that. So once again, on the B section, the first part of the B section. You know, it may seem a little crazy, but even that is something that you can kind of practice. I think like a repetitive thing becomes very meditative also. just that motion. Not caring, not thinking about that note. I'm not getting, fixated on do I have to slide it in a certain way or do it, a certain way. Black Cherry Waterloo. I will do that, JD. I will do that. I actually got those by accident. I thought I was getting something else because I don't like grapefruit, but it's not bad. So, Pete. So if you want to just make that a thumb thing and just practice thumb, but to get that hammer on, I think you got to pluck that. Okay, so for those not familiar with the hammer on, you got 2 notes for 1 attack. 2 notes for 1 attack. 2 notes for 1 attack. I don't know what that means, my friend, but welcome back. I saw you the other day here from I want to say Russia. So I'm plucking the A and then bringing my hand down. The finger that's playing that B is my pinky. And then back to E. So let's do that slow. Two, three, four. 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. There's our C sharp again. C sharp, G sharp. And then right back to the top of that section. There's less work. Let's open it up. You guys are shy today. You're usually very talkative group, and you're shy. You're shy today. Also, if you're a Prince fan, which I'm assuming you are, all April is dedicated to Prince. What's going on here? Yeah, I don't know what that is, Fleece, and I am not going to think about it. Oh, JD, I got you, baby. Yeah, I don't know. You should do 77793. Oh, Stephen Bird. You're in luck, friend. You're in luck, friend. The Chelsea Rogers tutorial I filmed last night, I'll drop that tomorrow. So, okay. Anyway, what's up, Mario from Milwaukee? Noticing the chord shapes on that song. That's the struggle. I want you to tell me, if you could think about it, tell me why you think that's a struggle. Tell me why. I've talked about it a lot. I've talked about it a lot as far as chord, this minor pentatonic. You're going to see that in so many songs, right? And that minor pentatonic is also going to work with the dominant 7 chord shape also. So there's that flat 7. There's your root, your 6, flat 7. See, I can't get the same sound that Brown Mark does if I only thump it. The notes don't ring for me. They don't come out. Maybe it's my setup. I don't know. But they don't come out the same way for me. So okay. Hopefully that helped, Robert. I'm hoping that helps. This is one of them classics, man. It's one of them classics, and it's really, if I think back to Prince during that time, he still had kind of a like a black audience, and that was like I can remember being a kid and hearing that in like the roller rink and stuff like that. Soft and Wet was like that also, where it was like a skate song, dancing, it was really accepted, or felt like it was accepted by black radio. I don't think the audience got as diverse until 1999 Purple Rain, which would come the year after. Anyway, but I think this is when people think about Prince songs, they think about Prince bass lines. This is one of the ones that everybody kind of gravitates to. Is Less Work. It's dope. It's not really that hard though. It's really not really that hard. Was it Brown Mark playing or Prince himself? I think it was Prince on the recording. To be honest with you, I don't know, especially in those early days, I don't know that that Cat saw a lot of like real playing time aside from the stage. Let me show you something. There's a brother on this live stream right now who sent me something that is just a fascinating read. This thing here, I highly suggest that if you are a fan, that you get this book. You see this book? Thank you, Ricky Wyatt, for this book, man. This is dope. This is one of the things that's been keeping me somewhat sane during this whole quarantine time. As a matter of fact, I think when I go on my bike ride today, I'm going to take it with me and read a little bit. What do I think is Prince's funkiest bass line? I mean, that's hard to say. That's really hard to say because I'll see you, Rasta man. Thank you, brother. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I think I think Stare got me. I mean, that's sick. Stupid Prince. Um, um, hard to go wrong with DMSR. You know, I mean, Prince is just sick with it. I think Sign of the Times. Even though it's not bass, but a synth bass. Shoot, Feel You Up. How does that go? Something like that. God, we are here. There's a song called Solia Colia. That's pretty dope. Lady Crab Driver. Look, but one of the things I've learned about when I was with Levi, when I was hanging with Levi pretty heavy, is, and everybody's got their own stories, man. I never hung with Prince. I hung with people that hung with Prince, and I know hanging with Levi and having Levi show me some things, it's not necessarily about the notes. It's more about the attitude and the feel, Do I know Steven Slater? No. Shit. 777? That's a repetitive, That's how I personally learned to thump. Yeah. I know he does something like that. Something like that. Jelly Bean is funky on drums. Hell yeah. I'm gonna tell y'all what bass player out of that whole Prince camp you need to check out. And it's not nobody you think. The bass player to check out is St. Paul Peterson. Without a doubt. And he plays with a pick. Yes, sir. Plays with a pick. There was another thing I noticed. Ooh, so now I'm thinking, Prince bass lines that are funky. Somebody tell me what song that is. Yes, sir, Will Greenway. Um, um, uh, uh. Somebody name that tune. Yeah, if I were a rich man, all day, all night. Yes. Yes, funky as hell. Yes. Uptown, Ricky Wyatt. Uptown, yes. What else am I thinking? Um, shit. Rhonda's my girl, man. Rhonda's my girl for real. I wonder if that was played with a pick. Okay, here's another one for y'all. Here's another one for y'all. Ah. Somebody name that intro. My man. Yep. Sexy MF is a dope ass bass line. I'm not even gonna attempt it right now because I really need to study it. What Levi does on Live for Love from the Diamonds and Pearls record is bananas. Soft and Wet is the stupid bass line, stupid bass groove. But like all the Purple Rain live stuff, even the stuff that like Brown Mark was doing on When Doves Cry is just stupid. I think there's another Princeism right there. Nah. Trying to think of something else that's. There's so many. There's so many. There's so many. There's so many. Yep. The chord changes in. You know, I love the chord changes in Controversy too, and you know what I love about it. That sixth chord. That sixth chord has a certain feeling to it. Is Levi mainly a guitarist? Yes. Man, I was playing in a project called Love Jet with Levi. That dude is so funny. It's ridiculous how funny he is. And his son Michael was playing drums in that project, and like whenever somebody would make a mistake, Levi would pull out a fake grenade from behind his back and he'd go, and we'd all crack up laughing. But I asked him that one time too, and Levi, I think Levi, yes, it is very emotional. Levi would tell you that his first love is guitar. And when I finished my album, which is available, I don't have many hard copies left, but bandcamp.brothertheodore.com or brothertheodore.bandcamp.com or something like that. You can pick it up. The name of the record is called Saint Anne. Levi's on it. Dr. Fink is on it. He was telling me that I was gonna need to pick up guitar too. Levi did whatever Prince needed. Remember that he played bass for Sheila E. Also, Matt. Yes, but I seen Levi play everything with my own eyes. I seen him play everything. I saw the guy play everything. I didn't see him play drums. I seen him play keys, guitar, and bass, with equal badassery. I seen it myself. So I know I got off the beaten path here just a little bit. Yes, very talented dude, very nice guy, very caring and generous guy too. For anybody who's just getting in that is not falling down the Prince rabbit hole right now, I would love for you to. I would love to be able to. I would just want to go over this bass line one more time. Can I play Love Bazaar a little bit? Oh, you know what? Yo, thank you for the tip. Somebody dropped the tip. I appreciate it. Thank you. So peep this. If you look on my page, I'm going to leave a link to it. When I was teaching at Cova High School last year in Oakland, we did a 15-minute Prince tribute. And we did Glamorous Life, Love Bazaar. We did Cool, and these are high school students. And so I'm gonna leave a link to it. I would love for you guys to check it out. During the time we were rehearsing it, I was doing live streams from the class, and I'm friends with Sheila E.'s sister Zena. So Zena checked in, and I'm going to leave a link to it. Please check it out because I'm so proud of those kids even still to this day. Anyway, so Eddie M came out to see the show and support the kids. Xena came out to support the kids. Yeah, I mean it was great, but we played a lot. We played I Want to Be Your Lover. Ooh, that's another dope one. It's so repetitive, but it's so god doggone. Oh yeah, Robert, man, Levi is dope, man. Levi is dope. Let's see. Do I remember how to play Love Bazaar? See, y'all gonna get me in trouble. Let's see. That's just a... one of my favorite parts of that. Uh, uh, there it is. I was working at a radio station, Baltimore, 1978, when I Want to Be Your Lover came out. It took a whole year for that record to break in 79. Isn't it something? Isn't it something? Nice. Nice, man. Levi's insane. Um, why do I think Prince's proteges never got as big as Prince? Because I don't think that, first of all, I don't think anybody was as talented as him. But I don't think they were, I think, and especially after like reading this book, which is pretty in depth, and confirms a lot of what I thought back in the day. And I'm not an authority on Prince. I just really like Prince. I really like his music. His music was the soundtrack of my life growing up. I think that these proteges were, I don't want to say puppets, but they were avenues for Prince to express certain sides of himself. So, you know, you know what I mean? So maybe they weren't meant to, but then, God, but what a career. What a guy to come out and be like, this bad boy, mysterious, raunchy character in the beginning to evolve into this elder statesman of the game, highly respected, never any kind of a scandal out of this guy. Not one, right? You can't. And then the little fake thing that Sinead, I got pissed about that when Sinead O'Connor came out and was like, he tried to beat me up. And I was like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Because I know so many people that knew Prince personally. And trust me, there were things that they have said that spoke to his humanness and his, hey, he's just a normal dude, and he would do normal dude shit. But, so you would think after a while, some of those people that knew him would be like, he kind of shoved this chick, whatever, woo, woo. Never, nothing like that. So I got pissed off about that. Anyway. Yeah, that's something in this book too, man. I just think Prince was, I think Prince was I think people come on this earth, man, that are just otherworldly. I don't think the dude was like really of this earth. And I'm not saying that just because I'm like a fanboy. I'm just like, yo, look at this man's body of work. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even some of his worst songs, I'll be honest with you, like some of his later albums, I wasn't really feeling, as much. You know what I mean? And but like some of his worst stuff, man, is better than some people will do in an entire career. And to be able to sit there and do it all himself, and to like work the insane hours that he worked, joint to joint. Oh God, that brings up some memories. Dude, one time I went to go see Prince in San Jose. And like Haley's comment, yes. Prince had come to town, and for some reason I couldn't get tickets. And so I rode my motorcycle. I used to ride a Yamaha Virago, which I wrecked, or somebody wrecked with me on it, I should say that. And sorry. I got all the way up to I went to San Jose. I got all the way to the door. No ticket. I have no idea how I got in that show, but I wound up being like front row. It was crazy. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap it up so I can get on my bike ride and go get some vitamin D. One more time. Let's work. All right, fam. Look, if you are, that's homework for the week, baby. That's homework for the week. Face down. Yes, face down. That's going to be on the list. All Prince tutorials this month. Look for Chelsea Rogers tomorrow. If you are a member, this video will go over to the membership side after I get off, and so it'll be for members only. Please, again, consider subscribing, consider leaving tips, donations, consider getting on the membership side. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we're gonna do it to death. We're gonna do it to death. You guys, on the real, sincerely from the bottom of my heart, absolutely, each and every one of you, please stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands, and stay home. For real, y'all. For real, this shit is serious out here. I don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on. But, please, be safe, y'all. And as always, I feel like Don Cornelius almost when I say it. But it's mine. Peace. 2 fingers. I'll see y'all next time. Later.